Well, David, the Hayes team, 4 runners here on Saturday.
Yes, 4 runners. We'll be looking at the conditions closely. A couple of them don't like the wet.
Alma had the first starter, 2-year-old.
Yeah, he's a Readout's Choice brother to Rawaya. Goes really well, but I think he's going to be a bit like Rawaya, not seen at his best till he gets to 14 or a mile.
Reverend Lovejoy in the 2,000 metre.
Yeah, I think the old boy gets in well at the weights, and probably his ideal distance would be 1800 if you ask me, but being a 100 rater, you've got to run in the races that come up.
And Precious Lorraine in the Vanity.
I'm hoping she can be really good in the good fillies races coming up, but with the weather pattern, she's a terrible wet tracker, but probably needs to run to get a run under her belt.
Where's she heading after this?
She'll go out to a mile, and then I'm hoping those nice fillies races in Sydney, like the Arrowfield, the 2,000 metre Group 1.
Extra Zero, change of the gear, the tongue tie goes on this week.
Yes, I think it's helped him concentrate a little bit. He sort of had an average spring, so we cut it short, and I think he's benefited from a good spell, and I'm hoping he'll have a nice preparation this time.
What about back at the barn? A couple of exciting horses still to surface for you?
I think my time will be probably next spring. I've got a couple. I think Laristan will make it as a stayer at the moment. Rebel Soldier will probably peak Australian Cup Day, and I think Eagle Falls is always competitive in a big sprint handicap. So hopefully one of them will step up this autumn. But I think my time will be when I'm in Euroa next year.
Rebel Soldier and Eagle Falls, how have they come through their runs from last week?
Both very well. Rebel really had a big blow and just got out sprinted. So he'll be a different horse when he gets out over ground. And Eagle had no luck. He had a gap day, just never got out. So his run was a lot better than it looked.
The imported horse, how's he settled here? Is he a bit of hard work or?
Look, we've got on top of him at the moment, but he's one of the more difficult horses I've trained. He's savage. He's got a tendency to attack people. So arguing with 600 kilo horses isn't much fun. So there's a bit of management involved.
And Eagle Falls, are you aiming him towards another international campaign?
No, I'm not. I think the Newmarket and keeping him for the Australian sprints is so well catered for here. The problem when you go overseas, it's too hard to get home. So it wiped his whole spring out last year. So I think we'll campaign here in the autumn.
And your best for Saturday?
I'd probably Extra Zero, I think. But it might be a tough day at the office, I think.